Spencer Kent is a NJ.com and a Star Ledger reporter in New Jersey. Someone who is a propagandist, someone who toes the mainstream narrative from the Democrats and lies to the American people. He called me just last month, tried to do an interview to try and include me in this hit piece article that he just released titled Inside the Mainstreaming of Hate: How Toxic Influencers Are Pushing NJ Politics to the Far Right. Now, I've been public and doing my NJ First work for almost a decade now. Everything is on the internet. You can find it, and that's my opinion. It's not hiding. So he called me up and tried to get me in some bait to agree to what he's saying so he can include me in this article that has Mike Crispy in it, has Nikki Stouffer, Bill Spadia, Ed Durr, and he wanted to label me as far right, as a, extreme person of hate. And he couldn't. And I'm going to explain, or I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the recording, the entire recording. And this is how you should engage with journalists. You should engage with them. Hello?
Hi, Ryan?
Yes.
Hi, Ryan. This is Spencer Kent from NJ.com.
Hey, Spencer. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. Sorry, I wasn't able to get you before either.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't give you a call last night, but are you free to talk now?
Yeah, I have I'm free for a little bit, yep.
All right. So I just wanted to reach out. I only had, a couple quick questions because, so we're working on a story. Been working on a story about the conservative movement in New Jersey, the America First movement. The story does address political extremism, how political extremism is becoming, more into the mainstream. And I see that you have your podcast. You have your NJ First podcast. You interview New Jersey politicians, people running for Congress, people running for school board. But at the same time, I also saw a Rumble video where you called the Proud Boys patriots, and seemed to have delved into some of that language. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to address all that.
Are you asking specifically on a certain topic or something?
Yeah, I mean, is that something that you stand by? I mean, do you feel that the Proud Boys are patriots? Are they an organization that you support?
No, I don't know anything really about the Proud Boys at all, except that they had the Enrique Tarrio guy as the leader, who was an FBI plant guy, and he had bad drug charges in the past. I think that's why he worked with the FBI and working with trying to do exactly what you're talking about, expose right-wing extremists. I'm pretty sure that's what that guy was. But the video I think that you're referencing was actually the Proud Boys beating up far right-wing guys with masks on, that they wouldn't take off their masks. Is that the video that you're actually referencing?
Yeah, it was the Patriot Front, and you had called Proud Boys patriots because they were not using masks.
Right. They were, I guess, making their First Amendment speech, or First Amendment right to assemble, and showing their faces, putting their principles, whether or not it be, even leftists that do it. Antifa keeps their masks on, but there's plenty of leftists that don't hide behind their masks, and they stand up behind what they say. And I support free speech completely on both sides.
It certainly seemed like, an endorsement, it seemed like an endorsement. It certainly wasn't, there certainly wasn't anything, rebuffing the Proud Boys and what they stand for.
Again, I think you're talking about a video in which the Proud Boys were beating up other people who were actually hurling terrible names, and the Proud Boys were telling them that they're not racist, that they don't do all this, get out of here, stuff like that. So an endorsement, no, I think I was more happy that they were beating up the racists.
So the Proud Boys are an organization that you do have some that you do believe has some principles that you stand by.
No, I don't know anything about them. Again, I think that they were led by an FBI plant, and the people who probably joined them are involved in sting operations. I think that's actually well documented. I think his name was Enrique Tarrio, right? I don't know anything about the organization Proud Boys.
I just wanted to, because like on the I guess the intro of that, like there was a Pepe Frog that you also used, and it just seemed like you were using some of the similar symbols. Like I said, you said looks like the Proud Boys are patriots, and I just
Yeah, you keep saying that over and over, but
like
you keep saying the same
like
thing
an
over.
endorsement of the Proud Boys.
Well, I think you're asking or looking for something when I clearly was talking over what you were asking for. The video, the specific video. I went through thing by thing. I don't know anything about the Proud Boys except that they were led by an FBI plant. I think, is that correct? I'm not sure. That's what I read in the media.
Yeah, I just wanted to. You had called the Proud Boys patriots. You said that that they were exercising.
They were beating up racists. I think I said that they were beating up racists.
But it certainly seemed like an endorsement of the organization. You weren't saying, "Hey, I don't like this group," or the Proud Boys.
Again, I let off saying I don't know anything about the Proud Boys, and no, it's not an endorsement. I don't even know if they exist.
What do you mean you don't know if they exist?
Meaning, like, I don't know if they manifest in real life in the public.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about them. You're asking me if I endorse them. No, I don't. I've never seen them in real life in public. I do a bunch of public work. I document it all. It's all available for free. I've done it since 2018, and I've never run into a Proud Boys guy. That video that you're asking me if it's an endorsement of, it's from a completely different state. And again, they were beating up people who were having their masks on and were racists. And I mean, it's good that they were beating them up.
So you do or do not believe the Proud Boys are patriots?
I don't know anything about the Proud Boys, man.
Okay. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that you want to say on this?
No, I thought you wanted to talk about it a little bit more rather than just the soundbite. But
no, I just wanted to get your stance on it. Like you said, you're someone that is interviewing mainstream politicians in the state. You're out there. You helped Greg Melee with his campaign, but at the same time, you called the Patriots Proud Boys, and I just wanted to ask you about it.
Okay, but can I ask you, you saw the video, there was clearly one side that was bad in that video.
So you're not, but that's what I mean. You're not condemning. You're condemning.
I'm condemning the racist. I'm condemning the racist. Yeah.
But you're not condemning what the Proud Boys have stand for. What the Proud Boys stand for.
Well, I don't know what they stand for. Again, in that exact video, those Proud Boys were saying that they aren't racist, that they don't say this stuff, and that if they should take off their masks if they're proud enough to, the people who are saying racist stuff, if they're proud enough to say racist stuff, take off their mask. And they beat them up and said that they don't believe in that stuff. And I'm pretty sure some of them were actually people of color too that were doing that. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to ask you about.
That was odd, man. All right.
All right. If there's anything else, this is my number. Feel free to give me a call anytime.
All right. Thanks, Spencer.
Thank you.
Bye.